Hello, 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 and good morning. I hope you had a nice weekend. I don't see the game. That's because I have the wrong game tagged. There we are. Woo! Professional. Yeah, I hope that you had a nice weekend, that you had a fun weekend, that you enjoyed it, and that your start into the week is not so bad. Right? I know. It is Monday. But if it weren't Monday, it's Tuesday. And if it weren't Tuesday, it's Wednesday. So let's just make the most of it. Okay? Okay. Woohoo! Perfect. Grim Rider. Hello, good morning. Hi, Nathadre. Hello. So, we have some... Well, actually, we have one thing to do, and that's the battle-worn axes. I would actually, now that we are 20, I would actually like to do the elite quests first in Loch Modan to get that done.
Where would you like to fly
You
to?
know? I think we're going to do that first. Yeah.
Farewell.
And then we see. Then we will see. Go kill the elites? Yes. Yes. I'm not sure if we can take Shock Soul because of 22. That is 2 levels above us plus elite. That might be stretching it a little bit too far. But the crystal and the ogres and stuff, that should be possible, and maybe even Osuti. That should be doable. So, is your boss around this morning, Nathadre? Grim Rider? Going for a walk today? It's nice outside. It is sunny. There are a few little white clouds spotting in the blue sky. It's a nice day. Little bit chilly. When I woke up this morning, it was like 1.5. But besides that, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Alright. Alright. So. First we are going to Ironforge, so I can get rid of some stuff. So we have a little bit more wiggle room, a little bit more room in the inventory, and then we're heading back to Thalzamar. Good morning, Sioni. That's the idea. Let's see how well it goes. I absolutely forgot that when you fly from Ironforge to Stormwind, or the other way around, that you actually fly over the starting area of the humans. That baffles me every single time. No, ja, det är vad vänta. Burning steps. Great. Burning Steps is great if you leave the 2 different kinds of spores out that they house here. If you leave that away, then everything is fine. Oh no, it was the Searing Gorge. They have these ones, the lava spooters, and there is the other one, the glass webs. Yeah, if you leave that out, then it's not that bad, actually. Sure, you have this crater with a lot of dwarves and gnolls and stuff, but not too bad. But then 2 different kinds of spooters. It's like the Australia of WoW. All the spooters in one area. To less vegetation? Well, I'm not saying that you are supposed to live there. Right? You don't have to move there. I mean, granted, this one looks nicer. But come to think of it, even though it is a very pretty area, it is winter all year round. Living the Emerald Dream? Ugh. Okay. Oh, okay. Doing some thermal muck cleaning, that's important. That's important. And hopefully a morning walk soon? Nice. Did you take the meds? Daily reminder? Hi, Batachan. Good morning. Ok. Druid stuff, I know. Yeah. Good stuff. You forget them the whole weekend? What? Okay. Here's the thing. Where do you keep them? Is it in the kitchen? Is it in the bathroom?
What's happening?
Where do you keep them?
Watch your back.
On your computer desk, so in front of you. So make a note, take a post-it, and pin it to your monitor. Right in front of your view. Down, right, the middle of the monitor, down at the border, at the frame of the monitor. Make a post-it, take some clear film, and pin it there. In big letters. Not just with a balling pen or with a rolling pen, because that is that's not enough. Big letters. And add some color to it as well. So it draws in your eye.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
And take a second one. You do have some tape to put up a piece of paper? Perfect, perfect. And the second one, you put right next to your coffee maker. Still sleepy at the office, but sleepy. Back indoors. Thank you for quickly stopping by, Bazachon. I hope your workday goes well. Yeah, the second piece of paper right next to your coffee maker. You can even... Yes, exactly, something like that. Exactly, and I was going to say, and the last one at the front door. Yep. The inside, that's important.
Well, hello, adventurer.
That is important.
And while you're here, don't forget to visit our local brewery. Mountaineer Rockgar is looking for volunteers for a mission through Dun Algaz and into the wetlands. If you want to get your boots wet in that...
Oh, I'm stupid.
Then speak with Rockgar at Dun Algaz. Dun Algaz is north up the road, beyond the guard tower.
I'm stupid. I forgot the other two things in the bank. The Lurker Venom and the Tear. Yeah, so you have... Now that's too much. I would personally say 3 is the maximum. 3 is the maximum. And if you, when you have taken them for like a month every day because of the reminder, then take away the one at the coffee maker, but still leave the one at the monitor and the inside of the door, of the front door. And having those post-its is not a bad thing. Not at all. Having some reminders, some helpers, not a bad thing. Back to the bank we go, getting the Lurker Venom and the crocodiles here, and then we go back to Loch Modan, because apparently we need to walk more with her. Yep, need to get our steps in. And burn our behind. There you go, those two.
Watch your back.
Better, better. Another drill, are you okay? Everything alright over there? Alright, guess what? We're going back to the Loch Modan. Hey, haven't been there in a hot minute.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, But can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
No, they cannot. We know that. We know that. Sioni, what shift do you have this week? Oh, these days? Today is late shift and then school. Oh, you have a block of school again. How long is that block? It is a block, right? Oh, only 3 days. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds kinda... And Thursday is the last day for your paper. Really? Thursday you have to turn it in? At the latest? Okay. Are you prepared? I mean, you did write the chapters. Question, is there a minimum of chapters? Okay, that's a no. Is there a minimum of chapters that you have to have in there? Or is that completely up to you? A minimum of maximum of pages. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I had that too. All right. Let's see. You're thinking too complicated? Do you want to put too much in? And then get lost in details? Little bit too much of perfectionism? Oh, some sort of, well, for lack of a better term, let's call it writer's block. Have everything in your brain but don't know where to start and how to start. The chapters that you wrote, the 3 chapters, are they congruent? Meaning, do they build up onto each other, or are they separate in their topic? Is it chapter A is about that topic, chapter B is about that topic, chapter C is about that topic, and they are all individually under the big headline, or is it A leads into B, B leads into C? So they lead into each other. Okay. So when you think about the last chapter, what would be the next logical step? When you think about what you wrote in the last chapter, the half of the last chapter, what would be the logical conclusion to lead into the next one? And if you have that figured out, then maybe make some bullet points. You know, just simple words, single words. Easy words that come into your mind when you think about the next logical step. Hey, Saima.
Congratulations!
Fantastic. There is the crystal. Very nice. Got that done. You didn't write one after another? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Doing the bullet points already. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly. Small tasks. Easy and small things. You're doing it exactly right. See, even Saima is taking bullet notes. I don't know, I just started, and he is alive, so I don't need to skin him, and you are all weirdos who want me to skin my cat. What have you done when you were young? Did you run around in the neighborhood getting all the cats together and then doing some things with them? Cat skinning. Hold on, that's important. I know that it's not your first rodeo, Sioni. I know. But sometimes a little bit of someone else saying the same thing that you already know just helps. You know? Perfect. Perfection. Very good, Grim Rider. Yes, exactly like that. Okay, now we have all the enforcers. Now we need to get one more ogre, like you, and then we need to get the brutes. However that may turn out. Yeah, I saw. The game doesn't have pause. Thank you for the reminder. I was confused there for a second. Glad you caught it. No. I know what you mean, Siuni. You're good. All good. I know exactly what you mean and how you meant it. Don't worry. Oh. Thank you. See, even I need a reminder. Thank you, Saima. Maybe I should put a note to as well. Maybe I should do that too. A reminder like, put on the right aspect. Yes. Correct the posture. I don't know what that means. There are not so many enforcers around. Brutes, I mean. Hello to the Lurker Lounge. Eesh, they are still rough. Goodness. Okay, let's see from this side. clean this up around here a little bit more. Maybe we have better chances of getting a brood from this side. Maybe. Just testing? I know. I know. Next Gremlins game choice is next month on the... well, practically in 2 weeks. Let me see. On the 3rd. May 3rd. We will play a game that day. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's not like we haven't met her before. That's why I can say that I don't like her. Obnoxious, ADHD-riddled brat. The kind of people I usually make a huge way around. Mm-hmm. Hey, Balderoni! Hello, good morning. Glory to the dwarfs? Yes. Glory to them dwarfs. Happy Monday, how you doing? Shaman? Another shaman? Where are the brutes? Enforcer, are they all in those caves? There is one. And you're going back in. Of course you do, because why wouldn't you? Oh. So... There you're coming back. I need you here. Is he coming alone or is the shaman coming with him? Oh no, he is alone. Perfect. Gotta go for a walk? Enjoy your walk. Have fun at your walk. Ow. There's another one in there. I need to get more milk. Or melon juice, even. And I didn't mean to stand up again. Can I shoot in there without the shaman coming out? No. That was too much kiting. Okay, fine, just a little bit of kiting. Hi, Fowly. Good morning. Okay. Now, at least... Oh, there are two. Of course there are two. And they are very close to each other. And they are both coming. Okay. We are not going to do that. Hi, Gura. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, we can't take 2 elites. That's not happening. That's an enforcer. There's an ogre. Ogre, yeah, they are always in the caves. Ooh. Well, that's not good. That's not good. That means that this will take forever, and I rather turn this one in and try to go for Suti. Can we move into a cave with the ogres? Read that sentence again and tell me why you wrote "don't die" above. Those mood swings giving me a whiplash. I have to make a gnome mage? Well, that is so not happening. Why would I make a gnome mage? No. I would like to get level 60 at some point and not die at level 3. There is a little flaw in your logic, Nathadriel. Yeah, the smallest of flaws. Yeah, I'm sure you figure it out. Well, there can be a gnome after the dwarf, but it won't be a mage. And as I said, I'm not too keen on letting her die anyway. So I will try not to let her, you know? After one run is done. Not after a character is done, after a run is done. We had the run with Reza, with the gnome rogue. We had the run with Clarice, the undead mage? I don't know what she was, some undead. Then we had the run with Nefer, Southern Druid, and now we have the run with the dwarf, meaning the alliance side for this run. The run that we do after, whatever that might be and whenever that might be, that will be another hard one. No, the run is finished when we reach level 60 with the character. Goblin after. Need to continue work? Thank you for stopping by, Balderoni. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, she is 20. That should be doable. If she's not spawning tons of others. Missy, stop it. There you go.
Congratulations!
Well, that's done. All right. So we're going Fast Rider's Lodge, to the dam, and then there. That's our little round trip. And, this run, as I said, barely began. The run is done when we reach level 60. And what we do after that, I do not know. Yet. It will be a Horde character. I think we might take a look at Horde Burning Crusade. It will not be another druid. And it will not be a hunter. So, I don't know yet. But those are the two things that I can say for sure. I have no idea. Absolutely no clue. The only two things that are settled is that it will be on the Horde side and it will not be a druid. So there's that. We are not going to play D&D. So there are only so many options. Okay, let's turn that in. And then... to the dam! And then I think we're going to take a look at the wetlands. Yep. You need to wash your ears. I don't know what's going on, but you need to wash your ears. You can actually wash your ears and Nathagilt. Both of you need to clear your ears.
See you soon.
Do you repair?
Talk to me.
You repair. Good.
Safe travels.
How are you? What's this? A bear's head, by the looks at it. Well, that's quite an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then. Oh, take that away, take it away. Get that grisly thing out of here. Light! Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable, unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really?
I am listening.
Thanks for helping me out with my little plan. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. You've earned it.
Thank you. More ammunition. Woo!
No.
And you can have that.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Fantastic. Gnomes are food. Well, they do have a right to be there. I just don't want anything squishy to do with them on a hardcore run. Or in a hardcore run. Okay. Moving forward. Still, in a hardcore run, I don't want anything wearing cloth. Nope. That's only mildly disturbing. Tail doesn't fit, thank goodness. It's a gremlin, not a furry. Okay, take this stuff out of my hands. I don't want the crocodile tears, nor the gem, nor whatever else concoction. Take it away.
You got my attention?
Just in time, adventurer! Earlier today, I spotted some Dark Iron insurgents swimming toward the dam with a large keg. No mountaineers were on hand to stop them. I'm afraid they've planted the C4ium at the base of the dam and it could blow at any minute. Let me combine all these ingredients into the disarming mixture. There we go. Now I need you to take this mixture and stir it into the keg before it's too late. Hurry!
The keg fizzles slightly as the disarming mixture settles in. The keg fizzles slightly.
Okay. That's done. Might be easier to go to this side here. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. The dam will hold another day. Not another expansion though, but another day. Really? You're level 13? Or maybe I swam directly through you. That could be. Well, in that case. Where art thou? There you are. I can skin you? I can skin the fish? Interesting.
Thank you so much, adventurer. You have saved the stone-wrought dam. Without your help, the Dark Iron terrorists would have surely seen to this mighty landmark's demise. You have made the kingdom and the Alliance proud, brave adventurer. The dam is once again safe, for the time being at least.
For the time being, at least, yes. It has been saved, and we have a better weapon. We have a better axe. I'm happy with that. Good outcome. Made a level.
Watch your back.
Okay, and now here. Not with the tunnel rats. We've done that. The two souls living in both of you? Taima being the gremlin and an angel, and Siuni being evil and the angel? Innocent as always. Yeah, as in your head. You know, like the cranberries. In your head, in your head. Yep.
Hello, adventurer! You're here for the scouting mission, are you? Very good. I hope your gear is in good condition because this scouting mission has changed into something more messy. Orcs of the Dragonmoor clan have a haven in the wetlands, and now they have expanded into Dun Algaz. We can't let them keep their foothold here, or Loch Moden will be cut off from Menethil Harbour, our port and stronghold in the wetlands. Break through Dun Algaz to the wetlands beyond, and kill some orcs for good measure. Report to Valstag Ironjaw in Menethil Harbour. Menethil is through Dun Algaz, then north along the road, then west at the fork. We're counting on you, adventurer. Do not fail.
No, I won't. I won't. I don't think. I hope not. That would hurt. We don't do that. Ooh, coffee. Good. Hey, no fair. You have a bow! Why do you have a bow? Strong cat. Ooh, I forgot to buy some juice for the mana. Oh well. In Menethil. Why are you up there? I am trying not to. So far it's looking quite good, actually. Right? Yeah. Another scout. You have a good place up there for a scout. You're one of the smarter ones. Nothing works today? Oh no, what happened? Everything at work breaks? Or is broken? Work things? Ugh. Well, sorry to hear. Tunic of the Eagle. Oh. Oh. How did you get up there? That's impressive. No! Come back here. Okay, fine. Come down here. There you go. Got him. Nice. And then there's another scout. Okay. Melon juice. Yes. Good. That's what we need. Okay, we only need 3 more grunts. Like you. Fantastic. Now this is going beautifully. So smooth. Now please, respawn me 2 grunts. And I am a happy camper. How's the view from up here? I mean, you don't see that much from up here, though. You know, your colleagues up there and there are a little bit smarter than you are here. I don't think I've ever been up here. Phoenix's 365 challenge is complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is amazing. It really is. Thank you, Phoenixer. That's impressive. That's absolutely massive and impressive. Thank you. $365 streams. Wow. All scouts? Yeah. Fine, all scouts. I have someone shooting me in the back. Sir, could you stop that for just a second, please? Thank you. And another scout. Too many scouts! I need more grunts. Good, finally. I was going to ask, did we run out of grunts on the respawn table? Okay, that's done. Oui. Survived the orcs, died due to falling down a mountain. Almost there. then we have to go to Menethil. You know, the here where I wanted to go last time, but was nearly eaten.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Was nearly eaten by crocodiles. Let's start that again, shall we? Let's try that again. Yeah. Because this time we almost have the same level as them. Maybe they are a little... Maybe they're a level above us? But that shouldn't be a problem. The good thing is that we don't have to go into that cave over there, up there, because we can't mine, so the quest that sends us in there is absolutely useless for us. Alright, let's see. Last time we attracted every crocodile and their grandma, because we had an aggro range like a small city, but this time it might be a little bit better. 22, yeah, that's alright. 22. Another 22. Yeah, that's good. We can take those. And take their leather. Not a problem. Are you selling me some potions?
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Good. I want them potions. Thank you.
Greetings, traveller! Don't suppose you might be heading in the direction of Menethil, would you? If you're not, I'd suggest you stop there. It's a good place to purchase goods and even have a pint and relax. Now, if it just so happens that you're heading in that direction, I don't suppose you'd mind taking this bundle of crocolisk skins to James Halloran, the tanner. I'd do it myself, but my wife's been in quite a mood lately, and I'd like to put off facing her as long as possible.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, I think this is how far we made it in the first try, and then Hearthstoned our way out of here. It's free leather. I'm not passing that up. One was dead. The other one was worked on, but one was dead. And another one, level 60, the second today. Well, the good thing is we made it to Menethil. And DieLuette is dead. It's very wet in the wetlands? Yes, it is. It is all muddy and sticky and... yeah. You would like it here.
Oh my! You must be the scout Longbraid said he would send! You cannot imagine how worried I have been. My wife Merrin has been sending me letters each week for the past month. She is part of the Welgar excavation team. But it has been nearly 2 weeks since her last correspondence. Surely something is wrong. Longbraid said that he would send a scout to check up on things if we did not hear from the team soon. I assume that scout is you, adventurer. Find Merrin at the excavation site to the east.
On my weekly visit to Ironbeard's tomb, I was attacked by dreadful dripping oozes. Naturally, I panicked. I threw my bag at one, but it didn't do anything. The ooze just sucked it right up. Luckily, it did give me enough time to get away. The bad news is that I really need to get the contents of my bag. I don't know which ooze I threw my bag at. They all look the same. Ironbeard's tomb is northeast of here, near Dunmodder. Thank you so much.
You've heard of the Green Warden? You're not looking for him, are you? Well, I say you're crazy if you are, but who am I to keep a fool from her death? If you are seeking that beast, then I hear he is in the marsh, east of the road where it forks to Dunmodder. He's lurking there among the croc, and worse. And leave your money here. You won't need it where you're going, and you don't want to chip old Greenie's tooth on your gold when he bites you in half, do you? Murlocs are crawling out from the deep waters and building their villages on the coastline. They are harassing our fishers and merchants and must be stopped. One of these Murlocs, Gobbler, skulks with other bluegill Murlocs and Harry's merchants along the road, always then retreating to the safety of the nearby Murloc hovels. Our merchants are in jeopardy, and we will pay to secure them. Gobbler prowls the river inlet north of here. Find him, slay his kin, and bring me his head. This is from Einar, right? Hasn't delivered his skins to me in person for almost a week now. No doubt it's some differences with the wife. Maybe I'll have my wife go speak with Sita sometime. I'm James Halloran the Tanner. My cured crocolisk skins are sought after all over, shipments leaving by boat to ports around the world. Met Einar? He's one of the hunters that brings crocolisk skins in for me. I'm a bit short on the softer skins that come off crocolisk young. Being that I'm running low, I'll pay you top coin for a stack of the skins. You can find the young crocs in the marshes, right outside of town.
Your report is full of bad news. I see the Dragonmoors are making a strong move into Algaz. Normally the Dragonmoors just hide up in the hills. What made them surge into Algaz is still a mystery. Thank you, adventurer. And we'll probably want your help dealing with these orcs.
Okay. And I soon need mount money? I am level 21.
You need something? Have a good one.
Level 21. I still have 20 levels to go. Until I need something. I think we're good. For now. In Theramore, Green Warden. Anybody up for a boat trip? Was that the one going to Rutheran? Rutheran? Rutheran. Night Elf? Night Elf starting area?
This dock here? Well, you can catch the ship that goes to that Night Elf place. What's its name? Aberdeen, I think. I don't really know for sure. I just load and unload stuff.
Okay, so the other one is then the one that just left. Of course, as always. So that one that is leaving there on the horizon is the one that we need to take to Theramore.
Greetings. You can find passage to Theramore from this dock. Heed my words, those lands are rarely safe to travel for people of the Alliance. Watch your step and your back.
You do love a good cruise? Me too. Me too. I have been on 2 so far. And they were pretty amazing. Nope, not going to take another profession where I have to spend money on. The Caribbean? No! Ew! Why would I want to go there? No. Hylomatic. No, one was around, it was only a 3-day trip. Or a 3-day cruise. And it was around the south, around the south of Norway. And the other one was also south of Norway, then up to Svalbard, Longyearbyen, and then to Nordkapp and all the way down back again to the south of Norway. That was cool. That was really cool. That was like 9 days. That was amazing, yeah. You always fly? Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to take another cruise anytime. That was way before. Back in Germany, you know, with 2 very well-paying jobs. Me and my former, well, husband. So that wasn't much of a problem, right? That was nice. That was a... Well, in that case, a twice-in-a-lifetime experience. Yeah, and I really enjoyed that. And I'm fairly certain I'll never be able to go back up to Svalbard, to Longyearbyen. So going there once in my life was actually amazing. Moving. Did I see any white bears? No. No. But we were warned. Only to leave the town with a guide. Not to venture out on your own. Because a couple of cruises before, two ladies, two girls, well, young woman, I should say, didn't heed the warning, and one didn't come back. We had several hours there in the city, and well, we did, well, I did one thing, and my ex did two. He went on a trip with dogs and sleds in a group. And before that, we took a walk up a little mountain and had some lesson there about vegetation and all. That was super interesting. But yeah, we were told with a very sturdy and stern face on the ship, off the ship, and by the guides, do not leave town, A, without a guide, or if you are a local, never without your rifle. Never. Because as you know, polar bears are the only bears that actively hunt humans. They don't care. It is something eatable, they will eat you. Yeah, and those young women didn't listen and paid the ultimate horrible price, one of them.
What brings you here? I am listening.
Astrana.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
You can sell me some melon juice.
Have a good one. What can I do for you? See you around.
Like, you shall take your leave? Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by. Astrana is up there. So we are going to take the boat back to Menethil. Go on the other boat in Oberdin. To Oberdin. There. Although, hold on. Hold on. Astrana is Eschenvale. Are you up for a journey? Although it might be easier to just go through there. Yeah, let's go through there. Oh, Saima, are you having that dream again? Oi. Oi, oi, oi. That's a reoccurring dream, huh? That's... wow. So we have two options. We can go back to Menethil with a boat. Take the boat then here. To Oberdin. And run... all the way down here. To Astrana. Or... we could take a longer road. And go through... Barrens... and then there to Astrana. I think I like the other idea better with a boat. It's still a long walk though. Gnome power? Well, as I said before, I am not opposed should our hunter die. That's the big if. I am not opposed to start a gnome. What I'm not doing is start any class that has cloth as their maximum armor. You two need help. You two need help. You should start a support group. Yep. There's way over Booty Bay? Sure. Do you have like 2 hours? I wouldn't be a dead wolf. I would go to Ratchet, get on a boat, go to Booty Bay, get the flight point, get back on the boat to Ratchet, then go through the Barrens, up north, and then to Ashenvale, and then to Astana. No dead dwarf here. Naked Gnomes Anonymous. Sounds good. You should start that. Yep. And have your daily meetings. And your badge is a WoW token that you have to buy for everybody who is healed. You can see dead dwarfs everywhere. We saw one here in Menethil, remember? When we walked here? That doesn't mean that it is mine, because I'm not going from Stormwind to Booty Bay. Why would I do that? So you can do it. So, here's what you have to do, Siuni. You open WoW, choose Classic Hardcore, create a dwarf, run from Stormwind to Booty Bay, get deaded on the way, and start a gnome. That's what you do. Me, not so much, but that's what you do. And if you don't want to play a gnome, then you have to go to Nathadil's and Saima's anonymous naked gnomes group. You don't wanna? You don't— what? Hold on. What do you mean you don't want to play a dwarf or a gnome? Why not? But then you can't do what you said. Then you can't do the sightseeing tour between Stormwind and Booty Bay. You are going to miss out on so many things, especially Nathadril's and Saima's self-help group. You will miss that? Oh. Believe it or not, so will I. No, never participated in that. I know that Berg Black is having it as an event, but I never participated in that. What is the prize at the end? The award? Where's the bar? Let's see. It could use a little bit more, but I would say here. And apparently it's an open bar. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yes, free drinks for all. Yes. Absolutely. Land ho! Well, wood ho. Land ho! Be aware! Big rock on the starboard side. Don't crash like the Titanic. Convincing pirates staring at the staring at the wheel. Yes. Very convincing. Yar. Mm-hmm. Okay. Neo. And actually, this one goes to Rutheran, right? To Teldrassil. Up there. Let's get the flight point in Darnassus. Looking forward to the Sea of Thieves. When is that? Let me see. We have May, June, in July. In July. Yeah. Okay. Is this Darnassus? Flight point connected mainland on Classic? I don't know. That's why I want to... That's why I want to see. I don't remember. TBC? No. Classic. Vanilla. Hardcore vanilla. You can only play hardcore in vanilla. Well, you have the anniversary things, but I don't count those. So no, this is vanilla. ripping up your emotional Thanatos wounds? Well, try telling her she is not an innocent honey badger, but an evil Tasmanian devil. Maybe that helps. Please start. Thank you. Careful, Nathadril, she's trying to counter. Ooh, sun. Nice. Pretty. Bruno, are you okay? You seem a little on edge. Yeah, you? No? Okay. Well then, I tried. And now you teleport? What are you, a mage? Mage in disguise. Hello. Oh, stupid. The flight point is in Norutheron. It's not here.
Greetings. Farewell.
Hello.
I think the
Of all
leatherworking
wondrous
trainer
places
is
within
somewhere over
Darnassus,
there, if I
which would
remember
you have me
correctly.
direct you to? Here among the craftsmen of Darnassus, there is a millennium of knowledge for the benefit of
there.
your chosen craft. Now tell me,
I'm quickly going
which
there.
craft do you find the most intriguing? We plant the vegetables. Our vegetables are eaten by the rabbit. The rabbit is devoured by the wolf. The wolf is slain by us. We take the meat and hide from the wolf's corpse.
What?
It's that magic circle of life, or whatever you call it.
What are you on about, woman?
In the Cenarion Enclave to get started and let me return to my duties.
I didn't keep you from your duties. What are you on about? Weirdo?
Cannot. Hail, friend. A moment of your time, if I may.
No.
We have endured much in our trials and tribulations.
Taylor?
In establishing
Oh,
Carelessness,
the
where the constant strife of
leatherworking
times
is
not
upstairs.
enough. We now find ourselves
There
in
we
a
go.
shortage of cloth. If you have the materials to spare, I ask that you please donate them. You certainly would earn the gratitude of night elves everywhere in helping us out.
There is no greater way to clear the mind than to weave. We in Darnassus,
Ow.
especially
That
the
hurt.
craftsmen, are quite busy. Young adventurers are eager to test themselves in the wilderness and are in constant need of supplies. If you can help me fill my orders of leather goods, then perhaps I can teach you an advanced leatherworking technique.
Aren't they somehow connected through the earthen ring? Okay. Why does everything take so much? There we go, that's better.
Be careful. Ishnu Allah.
Okay, we do this. And take some more.
Goddess.
Alright. Well, we made 2 points. Better than nothing. Alright, let's head back to get the flight point and then to go back to... with the ship, go back to Oberdin, and then we are running to Astana. I think out of that conversation, I can say that I'm the only one of all of you who never raided any city. Be that a Horde city with an Alliance character, or be that an Alliance city with a Horde character. Never raided any city. Yeah, Nathadrill is only trying to polish the Sunwell, and that isn't going all too well.
Mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran village and Darkshore.
Because apparently he has to do that over and over and over and over and over, because there are always spots left on it. Oh, there goes the boat. The Void Storm got all angry and made a big mess. Are you sure it was the Void Storm that made a big mess? I mean, are we really sure about that? Like, really sure? No, okay. Glad we're on the same page. It was you. I didn't dare to say that. But I mean, since you mentioned it, okay, fine. It's always the others? No. That is the easy way out, and we don't take the easy way out. Welcome back, Balderoni. Siuni has something to do with that. Yes, she has to, because otherwise she wouldn't be deflecting so much. And try to blame it on others, right? Can I get the boat back, please? I would like to get the boat back. I would like to have the boat back. You don't have to be at max level to make a mess. It is always the ones who are not max level who do the most mess. Because they can't contain themselves. Nice try, though. You saw bear prints next to it? The plot thickens. The plot thickens. There's Bruno. Yes, here. There, in all his glory. But Bruno can't be near the Sunwell. Because the Sunwell doesn't exist yet. Gasmandril is a pretty cool character name, by the way. Just pointing that out there. You made it to Fungusland and then spent the rest of TBC Classic fixing add-on bugs? Last week, I tried retail. I did. I got back into it. I downloaded it. I thought, you know, I know all this other stuff before, so let's start at Battle for Azeroth. And then go through the 2 other expansions that I haven't touched. Yeah, and I played it for 6-7 hours over the course of last week. And I uninstalled retail again. I can't. I really just can't. There is so much. It is too flashy and hyper and all the things everywhere. It's too much. It's amazing to see how the game moved on from this to well, whatever is in Battle for Azeroth and the other 2 expansions. It is night and day, literally.
The hippogriff is a noble beast.
And to answer your question, there you go. It connects to the
and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
To the mainland. Saima, I hope your question is answered now. With that. Like being in a shopping center full of people and half of them attacking you. Is that why you don't like to go shopping? Because you attack half of the people there? And they don't like it? Is that why you don't like going there? Yes, okay, well that makes sense now. All of a sudden, things do make sense. Go figure. What a surprise. Yeah, who would have thunk 22 years did change the game. And the players, yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. I mean, the good thing is that you can play very much every version of the game there is. You know, you can play in vanilla, you can do the hardcore, you can go through all the expansions. You can have the retail where everything is just flashy and woo 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 all the time. So the game offers something for everyone, still. And I have found my place in the older expansions. Yeah. That's where I am most comfortable. They clearly didn't play WoW. Most likely they didn't. Maybe you can teach them. Wild Bend River. Lematic reporting in. Nice. Very good. Report received. resume your post. I would like to have a white one. Either a really white bear or a complete black one. Bruno is cool, don't get me wrong, but he's kinda in between grayish. So a white one or a black one. That might be nice. Doing pretty good, thank you, thank you. Had some nice breakfast. I'm still sipping the coffee, which is nice. Had my tea before that. Game is going super chill and very relaxing. A very quick lurk from Canininus. Thank you for the lurk. Hi, Canininus. And we are leaving Dark Shore. Good dummy. And are entering Ashenvale. No, not Darkshore. Leaving Oberdin. There you go. And entering Ashenvale. I always like the Ashenvale music. Not the Zoramgar beach music, but this one. I always like that. And bye bye Balderoni. Bye bye Boldy, Boldy, bye 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 my Boldy, Boldy, bye. It's like in a train station here today. Everybody just phew, rushing through. I wonder if I should lock the doors. Might be fun to see when the when everybody who is rushing through here still thinks that we have these spinning doors, these rotating doors, and then they are stuck. That would be fun. Oh, Siuni going boy band. Huh. Siuni is going boy band. Okay. Soon you gotta leave to go to school? Now? Isn't it usually time when the school is ending? Shrine of Esina. Nasty lurkers down there. School ends at 3 today. Oh, okay. Alright. Is that every Monday or is it just today that you have to go so late? And another level 60. Woohoo! Just today. Okay. Alright. Well, then you had a nice start into the week. Nice, chill and relaxed start.
Where would you like to fly to?
Nowhere. I just want to turn in the quest. Here.
You are here to offer your services to the Alliance, adventurer. We welcome the aid, for although its beauty remains, Ashenvale Forest is not the peaceful place it once was.
It's not?
I know these forests as if they were a part of me, but know that there is still much to be learned from them and much danger still hidden.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Baker? You missed the worst lesson? What does that mean? What is the worst lesson?
Elune Adore. May the stars guide you.
Alright. And now we go back.
Where would you like to fly to?
There.
Be careful.
Geography. Oh, I always loved geography. I wanted to make geography my main back in school. Next to English. That would have been my dream combination. Geography and English. Yeah. Unfortunately, not many people were into geography. And so we had to stick with the nasty ones. And now we had to German and math and English. Ugh. But geography was always my favorite topic. With the nerds? No, not the nerds. But with those weirdos who enjoy mathematics. You know, algebra and geometrics and throwing letters and numbers together and call it a cool equation. And telling me, no, you can't do that. And I say, well, it's written on paper, so apparently I can. So, yeah. Mathematics, physics, and chemistry were the three topics that I would have loved to get rid of. Never liked those. I had to get by, not to fail, but I always hated them. Doesn't get my interest at all. Never did. On the other hand, geography was my I loved it. I still do. Maybe because of my dad. You know, when we were little, my sister and I, my dad had these, well, in German they are called atlas, this book of maps, way before navigational systems and everything took over, way before that. You know, the old paper cards, the old paper maps, and you could put them in a book as well, right? So we had that. My dad had several of them from the automobile club, and they were maps from all over Germany and Europe and from several cities within Germany, like the major cities like Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, Cologne, stuff like that. And we went through those maps and books and all of it. almost on a daily basis. And my dad loved to drive around with the car. And we always took like little roads that were not frequented that much. And he always spent hours before we know where we wanted to go, but he always spent hours looking at those maps and figuring out a route that is not the typical one. And I love that. So I think that's where my interest came from, and it is still till today. I love doing that. Thank you for stopping by, Canininus. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, perfect. Back to the wetlands. Did a little bit of a detour today. Little bit of a road trip. But that's also important, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, back then informatics wasn't a thing. They didn't teach informatics. Informatic in school. That wasn't a thing. Our PC learning skills, our computer courses, were like twice a month going to the PC room and typing in words into a puzzle from a text that we read before. That's it. That was our PC experience back in the days. And back we are. Also to you, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy school. Wandering minstrel. Oh my. Alright. Let's go. Oh, Cedar, you're the wife of the dwarf that we saw earlier that didn't want to come home. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's get those crocolisk skins, if possible. No, they are here as well. They are not just in... There we go. I was going to say, they are not just in the water. I don't believe that. There we go. That's number one. Are they also? Oh, they are going all the way here. Okay, cool. Cool. Then we can make our way over there. Get some murlocs on the way. Because everybody hates murlocs. Now they are mainly blue and teal, and if I remember correctly, Gobbler is purple. So he should stick out like a Thor's sump. There he is. Found you. Done. Now we need 9 more murlocs. There we go. Nice try. Failed, but nice try. Isn't the shiny fish scale what some engineers need? For some ingredient, I thought. Isn't it used to make some oil or something? Okay. 3 more. Okay. And done. And then you. Nice.
Congratulations!
Yay! And Bruno leveled as well. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, onward to the crocolisks. We still need to get 3 more skins. There is one which is very willing to give us the skin. I just know for a reason. It has this look about it. Or not. Well, looks can be deceiving. We all know that. Alright, who's next? Volunteers? There. Oh, nice. Only one more. Gotta tease you out of it. There you are. Oh no, you're not a young one. You're a grown one. I need your young'uns. Thank you. Yes, much better. I still need one more skin though. And I see that you all have skin, so what's the deal? I am going to decimate the crocolisk, no, well, the young crocolisk population here significantly just to get that last skin. I even make them extinct if need be.
Congratulations!
There you go. Very nice. And now we need these slimes. Ew. And one of them in the whole side of wetlands, one of them has her back. That better be a very good back. A darn good back, even. Here's the excavation site. Up there. Mm-hmm. 25. Ouch. 23. Possible but hurtful. Now that is a proper excavation site. Look at all the bones sticking out of there. Everywhere. Good job, all of you.
Oh, thank the heavens you are here. It was horrible. We were uncovering some rare artifacts and we began to discover these large bones. Before we knew what was happening, these mottled raptors overwhelmed the dig site. Many lives were lost. Orma here, so brave, saved the prospector and me. He defended us as we ran for shelter. Now we are trapped, and our hard work lies in ruin. Here, take this note back to my sweet Terrell. It will explain the situation to him.
Oi, oi, oi. Well, thank goodness you're alive and okay so far. Alright. The Green Warden. Let's try to get that. I don't remember the Green Warden, to be honest. I know it's he looks like the Fen Walkers, but I don't remember much more. I know that they made a whole area out of him, but that is, I think that was later, that was not in the beginning.
I got the best deals anywhere! Hurry back!
Okay. Well then, let's see. Getting a few crocolisks on the way. Like, practically like drive-by scanning. All of this because we need the leather. We need so much more leather. I should go on a leather farming free. Yeah, I should do that. There you are. Oh yeah, and later on they built this whole area around him.
The roots and ferns speak well of you, small one. Although I have many names, I answer to only a few. But you may call me Reveal, and you must hearken. For these lands weep from festered wounds, and I would charge you to heal them.
The Mosside gnolls have lived in the wetlands peacefully for many years, but now grow in numbers. Their feet stand flat with fens, bushes, and flowers, and their foul axes cut too much wood to fuel their fires. They are no longer in balance with the land. For the wetlands to survive, the gnolls must be reduced. Kill 15 Mosside gnolls, and 10 Mosside mongrels. Hunt them to the south, near the northern gate of Algaz. After you do this, return to me.
Okay. Sheesh. That was some good lunch. Chicken and rice with some salad. Very nice. Chicken and rice is always works. As long as it has taste. If it is just bland chicken and just bland rice, then it's ugh. Ugh. But if it has some nice seasoning to it, it is really nice. I like that a lot. Hi, Chungus. No, I don't have a voice changer. I do that voice on my own. The changing voice, you know, depending on how tired I am. No, we have this neat little add-on. The voiceover add-on. That was deep. That was deep. I can't go that low. I can go low, but I can't go low. No, not that low though. That was a little bit too low. Even for me, it is. Alright. Mongrels and nodes. Day's going well. Thank you, thank you. Going to stop very soon. Because we hit the 3 hours. And then I am going to have some lunch. Some leftover salmon and DieLuette from yesterday. And then I'm going... Oops! Don't you? And then I'm going to be back this afternoon with a new game. Well, it's not a new game, it is an older game. Oldish. Not retro. Still fun, and I never played it on stream, so that's good enough. That's a good enough reason. I'm running in the complete wrong direction. That's a good enough reason. Is it World of Warcraft? World of Warcraft is tomorrow morning again. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. World of Warcraft is tomorrow morning again. And the day after that. And after that. And even the 2 days after that. And then we have Saturday again. So there will be nothing. But yeah, you have 4 more mornings of wow. 4 more. And then you have a weekend, and then you have 5 more. It's almost weekend already. See, if you just count it as the streams we are going to have, then it's practically weekend already. Yep, I agree, Sima. I agree. So you see, it's not that bad actually. Not that bad at all. It's just a matter of how you phrase it, as always. Could you stop munching on me? That would be hilarious. I am not going to make it out of here this time. We are going to die. No, we are not. Holy hell. Ooh. 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 Wow. That was way too close for comfort. Sheesh. That escalated quickly. It did. It abso-freaking-lutely did. And Bruno isn't even dead. Good Bruno. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. You know... I think we're turning in these 3 quests and then wait it out until tomorrow morning in Menethil. You know, have a drink or 8. So it's a new game, but it's an old game. It's a... Well, we are starting a new game, right? Because we don't continue the game that we had on the last 2 streams. So in that case it is a new game, but it is an old-ish game. It's not an old game, it's not a retro. Far from it. It's going to be magical. You're already seeing flashes of gnomes. You need your daily meeting. Yeah. You need your meeting. And don't forget, your participation is a WoW token. Yeah. That you have to give to each other, you know that, right? Everybody in that group gets one. So far, you're getting off easy because it's just Simar. For now. So you either might want to think about getting a second job or getting healed really fast. Super fast. Yes. Yes. You see, sometimes people only need a little incentive. Let's call it that. Right? A little incentive. A tiny one. Yes, a tiny incentive. Thank you. A tiny incentive in the amount of 20 euros. Per. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Night Elf. That was very kind of you. This is such a harsh reminder. And the name even. DieLuette. Ah. Rest in pieces. Yeah, and so close! So close! Could already see the safety here. It could have been us. That's true. It could have been us.
What can I do for you? Such horrible news! At least 3 of them survived! But when will the killing end?
I don't know.
For the day when King Magni's subjects can live without fear.
I don't know when it's going to end. That's up to the raptors there, to the dinos. And how quickly the dwarves can run.
Greetings. Nice work you've done here, adventurer. The quality of these skins is superb. I'll have to get them into the curing process as soon as possible. Oh, but before I get to that, there's some other work I need done that I think you might be able to take care of. I sent my apprentice out into the marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetlands crocolisk. When he didn't return, I went out to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife says he might pull through, but in the meantime, I still need my skins. If you'd like to kill a few more of the brutes, I wouldn't be opposed after what they did. You'll find the crocs north up the coast, beyond the Murloc hovels. Ah, well done, adventurer. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines. Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil statuette and return it to me.
Okay. Too much yapping? No, those are the quest texts. And it's great to have them finally read out. And not just what we did before. Just accepting and running away, accepting and running away, accepting and running away. Now we actually hear what's going on, and I, for one, love it. What I also love is food. And that's what I'm getting now. So, my dear Gremlinators, I am going to be back this afternoon at 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly, Chungus. Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to be back 3 p.m. CET when we are starting. Do you want to know the game? Do you want to know what it is? Yes, no, maybe? I don't know. Thank you for hanging out. Yes? Okay. It has something to do with a castle. And it's magical. Yeah. We're going to do some magic. Yeah. Have a fun time in between. Don't do too much work. You know, that's not how it goes, right? I hope I see you in the evening, in the afternoon. And if not, maybe tomorrow morning again at 8 a.m. CET for more of this. Up until then, I'm getting food now. Bye-bye!